When we were deciding where to stay in Jerusalem, I wanted to test out different options. So I decided to stay at the Waldorf Astoria, which is a Hilton property, while TPG UK's Nicky Kelvin decided to go a little more old school at the King David. First, we'll compare the rooms, then breakfast, amenities, and value.
Hi, I'm Nicky Kelvin, the UK points guy, and I'm here in the King David Hotel. So Brian is staying just down the road at the Waldorf Astoria. So that's like new luxury, and this is old luxury, historical place, still a beautiful hotel. I actually haven't been in here before, so this is like my first look at the room. Now, first impressions, high ceilings, very nice, and kind of swanky, velvety black sofa here. This looks like a cozy, comfy place to relax. Maybe let's head out onto the balcony if we can get out of it. Okay, so this is cool. There's 2 sunbeds to do a bit of sunbathing, catch a bit of bronzing on the old arms and face. Some other seating areas, some cool little like egg things. In fact, let's try these out. Kind of cool, kind of impractical. I don't know if I'd actually like want to stay here. Feel like, yeah, not that comfy. These look better. But let's look over here because this is so amazing. So the hotel has a really amazing pool area. Jerusalem is kind of crazy, hustle and bustle, but actually this is an oasis of peace. And if you look just over here, you can see the ramparts and the walls of the old city as the sun starts to set and the light gets more golden. It's like really beautiful. So actually from this balcony, you could sit out here with a little drink, and not many places in Jerusalem you can stay and get a great view of the old city, or the walls of the old city. Shall we check out the bedroom? Fresh orchid, nice. Random pottery. Bathroom. Zebra floor. It's not too bad. The bath is this is kind of a bit 80s. That feels a bit dated in here. Also, the products I find like a little bit kind of old school. Like it smells like my dad in the 80s, like some kind of, I don't know, he used to wear this Aramis. The bottle kind of looks like that and kind of smells like that. Everybody loves a seat in a shower. TPG shower test. No, bit low for me, 5'8". Actually this one, even for Brian, I think this one would be okay. And now, finally, the bedroom, which is actually really nice as well. I actually really like this carpet, having like a real kind of Persian rug in here. Bedding, a little bit garish, kind of like the King David instead. Ooh, it's actually really soft and smooth. And also actually a door out onto the balcony from here as well, onto my favourite little egg chairs. And I think that's it. I think that concludes a tour of the Centre Deluxe Suite of the King David Hotel in Jerusalem.
I'm a little bit bleary-eyed. I just got off my United Polaris flight. We are in this junior suite here at the Waldorf Astoria. Nice big living room area. I booked through Fine Hotels and Resort because you get upgrades and you still earn Hilton points and benefits and perks, like I'm seeing free wine and fruit. What is this? Chocolate, yum. My soul's had enough chicken soup, I want chocolate. Amen, although I do love a good soup. This is my first time seeing the room. What a beautiful city. What I like about Waldorf is the technology. Lots of plugs everywhere. Nespresso, 6 pods, that'll do for now. Look at this room. It's, you know what I like about Waldorf? You know what I like about Waldorf Astoria? It's like always classy, but like elevated and new. That bed is calling me. This is an interesting, I've never seen a safe built in like this. It's a good Waldorf Astoria. Dual sinks. Let's see. Yo! Not 100% pass, but you know. But come on in for the finale. We got our Ferragamo product, which, to be honest, are a little fragrant for me. but we got a pass. Not quite Newark Polaris Lounge, but A++, but I mean, it's an A+. I could probably hit it if I jumped. Let's not find out. With that, I'm gonna have to ask you to let me do this. What makes a good breakfast buffet to me is a solid buffet, but also the ability to make omelets or other hot options. I also am usually jet lagged, so having a non-breakfast option is a really nice thing. At the Waldorf, they even had fettuccine for breakfast. Groundbreaking and delicious. I got free breakfast being Hilton Diamond and also through fine hotels and resorts, which is how I booked. Hilton Gold and Diamond Elites also get free breakfast. And you can get that from credit cards, like the Hilton Honors American Express Ascend card, Hilton Honors American Express Business card, and Amex Platinum card holders get automatic gold status. And Hilton Honors Aspire card holders get automatic diamond status.
Breakfast was included in my room rate, and I actually got to sample both breakfast in bed in my room and breakfast at the buffet downstairs. Now when I got breakfast in bed, it was Shabbat, so options were a little bit limited. They didn't cook fresh eggs and you couldn't get cappuccinos and coffees like that, but you could get standard sort of instant coffee. It didn't affect the selection that was sent up though, and the table that was wheeled into my room was laden with food. It was really quite impressive actually. It was quite an exciting spread for a Shabbat morning. The buffet was the star of the show. You walk into the buffet restaurant and immediately they take you over to a seat. A couple of times I got a really beautiful seat by the windows overlooking the gardens and the swimming pool and the old city in a very grand room. There was a menu at the table and you could order things like eggs Benedict and waffles and loads of other stuff, omelettes. But the buffet selection was incredible. It was bountiful, veg, fruit, there was a fruit juice bar, all sorts of cheeses, and also hot foods available. It was really impressive, the quality was excellent, and I really enjoyed it.
Now let's talk amenities. The Waldorf Astoria is a beautiful, historic hotel with a grand lobby. It's modern mixed with old historic elements. And the bar in the lobby is great, really fun bartenders. But note, if you're there during Shabbat, your choice of cocktails is very limited. They can stir a martini, but not shake it. What I did not like amenity-wise at the Waldorf is that the gym was basically in the same size hotel room that we were staying in. They also had a beautiful roof deck, but it was closed for renovation. And if you Google around and in our past reviews of the hotel, it's been under construction for a long time. I don't think it's ever gonna open. But they say later 2019. So if you go there, let me know if it's actually done. And also there was no spa, but they were able to arrange for us to have treatments in our rooms by Israeli dudes who beat the crap out of us in the best way possible.
The amenities of the hotel are great. The lobby, even when you walk in, is imposing, beautiful and steeped in history. You can really feel an oldie worldy vibe in there. There was lilies everywhere, huge bunches of them in the middle of the lobby, and there was marble everywhere, and it really retained that old school character. Behind the lobby was a terrace restaurant. The food was great. We had falafel and hummus and other Israeli snacks. Really lovely quality. Service was a little bit on the slow side, I'd say, but the setting was absolutely gorgeous looking out over the old city. The gym was okay, been in better gyms, but it did the job for me, did a couple of morning workouts and that was totally enough. What was really incredible was the swimming pool. It was so beautiful. I can't even imagine it being busy, and it was huge. People that go to Jerusalem to sit around the pool, but I certainly did. They have a bar there, you have to go up and order. I got a Caesar salad and a couple of drinks. Food was really good. But the setting is what was amazing, facing the beautiful architecture of the hotel, the old city behind you, and just flowers and roses growing from the garden right in front of your eyes. It was really amazing there.
Let's talk about value. The standard rooms at the Waldorf Jerusalem start at 95,000 points a night. It's a top tier Hilton property, and when you think about the hotels that you can stay at that level, there's a lot nicer ones out there, especially ones that, have a functional pool and a real gym. So we booked through Amex Fine Hotels and Resorts, so they now offer 5X on FHR stays, and we got an extra $100 credit, and you still earn Hilton points and get all of your elite perks. So it's a win-win.
My room was just over $644 a night. You could have had a garden suite for just over $1,200 a night. And for me, I think that's a little bit expensive. Hotels in Israel are quite steep, but with this hotel, there's no option for earning points or redeeming points, so you're gonna have to pay cash. But if you want a special historical stay, you might have to stump up the cash.
As far as location goes, the Waldorf is primo, at walking distance to the Western Wall, into cool art galleries and shops. The service was decent, really nice front door guy, dressed up in his cool outfit, but there were several times when we called the front desk and it ring, 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 and they wouldn't pick up. I think the Waldorf Astoria is a beautiful hotel. We enjoyed our stay, but for the price they charge in points and dollars, you gotta get those amenities up to par.
The location is pretty great as far as Jerusalem goes. The King David is across the road from the gorgeous YMCA, one of the most stunning YMCAs you could ever imagine. The walls of the old city are within touching distance, and there's plenty of bits and bobs around there to stroll out and see. All in all, the experience was great at the King David Hotel. The swimming pool is the thing that really clinches it for me. Beautiful for a Jerusalem hotel. But I like to experience a bit of history. I fly around a lot, I love aeroplanes, but I also love hotels, so this is one to check out.
And the King David, I was pretty jealous sitting out back in the beautiful courtyard. It definitely gave you more of that Israel feel, so I would probably stay at the King David over the Waldorf next time. I know, and not even earn Hilton points, but if I had to, I would pick, for experience, the King David.